Alright my friends, welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at the Wolfenstein 3D weapons. So we're going to take a look back and let's see how these weapons translate in Garry's Mod. If anyone suggested it, they'll be down below, but without further ado, let's get on to it. Also, if you want to suggest something, go ahead and do so in the comments down below, and I will definitely get back to you on that. So my friends, we are here in this lovely recreated map, by the way, from the first level of Wolfenstein 3D. I did block out all the swastikas for obvious reasons here. This, my friends, is the knife, and it's just a little knife. I actually like the little sound effects there. It's pretty cool, but we're gonna see how it sounds when you hit someone in the face with it. Alright guys, obviously we have to have Odessa here, and we're going to see how well he does with this. I'm not Gordon Freeman, who do you think you are? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yes! You are next. Look guys, Odessa is self-aware, but it does about 16 damage. Not too good honestly, but with someone like Odessa, you'll kill him in like 3 hits, so it doesn't really matter, but for something stronger, you probably want a better weapon. Like the pistol. And look at this, guys. Look how legit this looks. I love mods like this. It's so cool. Unfortunately, like the right click doesn't do anything. And look, even in the weapon selection, it looks really awesome. But, and yes, you can actually aim it. Unlike in like the OG FPS games where you had to like use your like arrow keys and stuff. Oof, that was way back in the day. That was before my time. Way before my time. Well, actually, it was like around the same, but I was like a baby. Anyway, well, this is the pistol, my friends. So we're going to shoot someone now, and let's see what it looks like. Just an FYI, this video is going to be really short because there's only like 4 weapons. So here we have the pistol here, and I'm honestly kind of surprised there. I mean, that was a headshot, but if I can aim it, it does about 80 damage with a headshot. Not bad. But what about a body shot? 21 damage. So definitely more than the knife. I keep trying to reload, but you can't reload these old weapons. It was before reloading was a thing. Yes, my friends, reloading was not a thing in video games back then. Alright, so let's try someone stronger. Let's try the Vortigaunt. See how the Vortigaunt fares. Well, yeah, brain's just kind of brain. And we got Barney. Barney! Oh my god. One thing I will say is the critical hits on this thing is pretty crazy. About like 130 damage from a pistol. So that's pretty cool, honestly. But not as cool as the machine gun, which is what I have right here, my friends. And we're going to light some mother frickers up right here. So I haven't done this in a while. I have Odessa's laid out in a very massive line. And we're going to see how much we can mow down before we run out of ammo, or they just get too far to where we can't shoot them. Here we go. Okay, the first thing I notice is, well, it is automatic, so that's pretty fair. But the one thing I noticed is that, honestly, this does less damage than the pistol. At least in some ways. Okay. I think, yeah, okay. When you shoot them in the limbs, it does about 5 damage. So, you're honestly going to be getting more damage depending where you shoot, which is pretty sweet, actually. It's not the same damage everywhere. You'll obviously want to aim for the head, because if you do, you'll get that beautiful critical hit, and they'll probably die in one shot. But yeah, the rate of fire on this thing isn't terribly high, but it is pretty accurate. And it does a good, okay amount of damage for what it is. Last up, my friends, we have the chain gun. And this is pretty freaking sweet. This is probably the best gun in the pack. And that's putting it lightly. So we're going to redo that test, my friends, with the chain gun. I'm going to give me maximum ammo, because I'm going to need it for this. This thing eats ammo like a mother. But I don't know what a mother eats and why she would be eating ammo. But that's besides the point. I don't know what I'm saying. Here we go. Okay, I don't know where I'm shooting. It's really hard to see where you're shooting with the muzzle flash. If you could even call that a muzzle. Barrel flash, there we go. Multiple barrel flash. Wow. It does a lot of damage, but for some reason the damage seems to drop off. Like when they get too far. I don't know if the bullets scatter, but we're going to see. It's really hard to tell because, again, that flash. But, for damage, that was the crit, I think. For damage, I mean, it's really easy to get a headshot on this thing. Wait, what? That wasn't even a headshot. How's that a crit? Okay, I guess you'll just get random crits. But, this is definitely the best gun in the pack. If you had to use one to, like, mow through Nazis or something crazy like that, use the chain gun, my friends, if that's not obvious already. But that's not all. There's actually some few little goodies in this pack. So if you scroll on over to the entities, you can actually go to Wolfenstein 3D, and you'll find a few cool things here. So you do have ammunition here, which makes these really cool sound effects from the game, I presume. I've never played Wolfenstein 3D, but I can assume that they're from the game. And then you can spawn each weapon. So here we have the chain gun. Really cool sound effect, kind of creepy even. And we got some other stuff. Now I don't know what these do. I think they're like secrets. I mean, you can get gold items in Wolfenstein: The New Order, so maybe is that where this came from? But you can spawn those, and honestly, in conjunction with this map, you can kind of like recreate, except for obviously the Nazis NPCs. You'll have to find some Wolfenstein 3D NPCs, which there might be some, but I couldn't find any, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, we got the chest next, which is just another collectible, and it gives you, again, that cool little sound effect. And then we have the cross and the crown, which oddly make different sounds. I'm guessing that's like rarity. That must probably be like the best. And then we got dog food. I do remember there being dog food in the New Order, so I think now it's starting to make sense. Now I know where that came from. Well, you can get it here too. And we got the first aid and the chicken or turkey dinner, whatever that is. But that's pretty sweet. So that is your health upgrades. And last but not least, we got the machine gun, which you can pick up. And I love that everything has its own sound effect. Let me know down below, guys. Are these sound effects actually from the real game? Because that's really cool how they each have their own individual sound effect here. But yeah, guys, we can just kind of look around this map here. We've pretty much already killed everything that we need to. You can kind of see the rate of fire here, judging by how often the bullet holes appear. Pretty rad. That's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, not a long video, just a fun little quick showcase to really kind of go away from all the monotony on this channel, because I noticed it's been a lot of NPCs and Will It Survive, which involves NPCs. So there's just been a lot of NPCs on this channel that I really want to break away from, and it's really hard to find a decent weapon pack because one, I'm not very good at looking for them, and two, because it takes a while to find them. And unfortunately, I can only upload on a certain schedule. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have something to suggest, please suggest in the comments. It doesn't have to just be Garry's Mod. It can be GTA 5. If I get enough requests, I might even do other games like Skyrim mods or Fallout 4 mods. I have both games. And yeah, just let me know what you guys want, and I'll look into doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow all my stuff down below. I won't bore you with all that, but you can also follow my second channel where I do VR stuff, and that's really cool. So if you really want to watch VR stuff, go check that channel out, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, farewell.